Hi everyone, and welcome back to this series, or I would say one of the sessions from the series where we host our alumni. Today we have Monika Singh. Presently, she is a product manager at TripJack, based out of Delhi. There'll be a lot of insights that we'll be talking about, and we'll be understanding from Monika how things went on her end and what all things she did and all the interview process that she went through. So there is a lot. Really looking forward to have this conversation in this video. So yeah, hey Monica, welcome back. Now you're as an alumni of HelloPM. So welcome back, and I'm glad to host you here. So a quick intro about you, like presently, what are you up to these days?
So currently we are working on our next quarter roadmap, and so yearly KPIs, everything was decided after I joined the organization. I have more than 7 years of experience now into the domain, and I had to shift from IT, and now from IT I have shifted to travel, and I've done MBA from IIM Ranchi, and before that I was into Amit University. So yeah, it's going good.
Yeah, cool. I mean, in starting only, people got to hear KPIs, roadmap, next quarter, a lot of buzzwords. Maybe for the people who are not aware around the product roles. Okay, maybe people coming from different backgrounds and different verticals. So yeah, we'll be dissecting couple of these moving forward. Definitely, the roadmap part also somewhat. What was your background? I mean, coming from the MAT to then IM Ranchi, and then from there what subjects did you cover, and then what was the trajectory back then you were thinking of, and then
Mhm.
how you got to know about the product roles, and then you made the whole shift. So how did that happen?
So from Amity, I was working with Wipro, and during Wipro, I was preparing parallelly for MBA. I converted it in a couple of years, and after that, I joined SOTC Travel Limited. It's one of the major players into travel industry. And I had joined as business analyst there post MBA, being marketing and analytics interested MBA. After working with SOTC, I realized that business analyst is not a all fit in one role. And me being a marketing oriented person, I need to make a shift. I realized that there are stages of ways in which you would be able to and switch to this role, a product manager role,
Yeah.
because it is one of the key profile for an organization. The ideas or uh, the way the roadmaps are designed by a product manager would impact the entire organization, right? Because you can consider product management profile as almost parallel to working with CEO.
Yeah.
And right, so yeah, so when you are looking for switching to product management role, you need to know, like, you need to be an all rounder. First of all, you cannot be a person who is very very rigid, or you need to be very flexible, because you have to manage a lot of stakeholders when you internally work into the
Yeah.
organization. And it depends, like if you are a complete tech person, you have to identify the persons within your organization you should be working with to gain the product related knowledge.
Yeah.
And if you are there are stages obviously which you need to clear to come to this role. And so was my journey.
Cool.
Right. So I worked from IT to business analyst, and worked as a product owner. From product owner, I switched to product management.
While you were there, working as a product owner, working on the key responsibilities. So, did you come across someone being as a product manager? You talked about product management with that person, but like, how did you got to know in much more detail? As you suggested, it requires multiple domain understanding, and it's a flexible job where you need to be open minded. So initially, was there a friend or someone from your company, you got to know, okay, there is this product role and this is how it operates?
Right. So I think the people who are from non-MBA background, they need to, they take some courses related to the profile, right? Because then they would be able to justify their switch into the profile, right? Because if you do not have a business related profile, you need to understand like why business people are asking certain kind of questions internally, why you need to slow it down, why you don't need to hurry, right? And so you need to understand and take some kind of internships, maybe internally, externally, apply it basis your interest. And after that, after you have completed your the course, maybe with HelloPM, you need to do at least one internship with the same profile, and then you will start getting shortlists.
So initially, I mean, you were well versed around, you were well aware around there is something existing like a product role, right? So after that, like, what made you to the search of Hello PM, or probably how you landed upon Hello PM? Would love to know
Mhm.
that part. Yeah.
I think HelloPM, even I did a switch into HelloPM, even though I was MBA. Why so? Because I needed to create a profile, like a document of my projects, collate them, understand like how to clear the interview stages into the role. Because I was also transitioning my profile. Like I started from a business analyst, and then I switched to product owner, which was again a tech related role.
Yeah.
For making a management or switch back to management into this profile, I had to take a course, right? So I worked with the HelloPM, quickly learned about, the terminologies which are required to understand and make an communication related points within the organization. If you want to know like and make someone understand like how and why you are saying that this idea is going to work or not, you need to know that this is what I had learned when I was working with multiple case studies.
You were also shifting, you decided to, work towards knowing and learning about the space in terms of maybe terminology, understanding the stakeholders better. So, yeah, so I mean, there are also certain other, available resources out there. So, any specific thing that made you finalize LOPM? Was it a reference or it was on your own research that you did?
Right. So when I decided that I want to shift to PM profile, I realized that there are multiple players, and I was going through LinkedIn and website as well. Hello PM has very good community and very good learned members which I could identify on the website. The other counterparts, while they were saying that we would start the course and you'll have to finish the course within the strict timelines, then only you would be we would be providing you some reference,
Okay.
right? So reference is not what is important. What is more important is how you would be able to learn it along with your badge, right? If your badge is good, the community is good, you start learning it quickly, and then reference would automatically come. You just need to apply jobs on the job portals anyways. Right, so Hello PM was picked up because it had good combinations of everything. Like the LinkedIn was really impactful, it was quite active, and website is also having a lot of information about the entire module,
Yeah.
learning module.
There are many people out there who believe even after an MBA, they would not need any upskilling, or maybe not in terms of upskilling. The MBA is the last sort of higher education they needed to get into product role. Is it the reality? I mean, is having an MBA is the last solution to get into the product role? Because you yourself, coming from IM Rachi background, which is one of the IMs, known IMs also. So, yeah, your take on it.
I would say that if you are not an MBA, you should be going through stages, like, right.
Yeah.
Even I, being an MBA, I also did a course, and I went to couple of interviews before I could convert to right. So you need to, if you are sure about being or working as a product manager, you need to be very patient, because product sense doesn't come, or business sense doesn't come on one day. You
Yeah.
need to go through multiple stages. So if you need to start as a APM, if you are not working into the domain, and
Mm.
uh, learn from your seniors, right, within the organization, understand why they are asking you certain questions, be patient. More important is being patient, learning while you're working on the job, right. And obviously, like, to understand and gain business sense, you need to work on multiple case studies. Without case studies, it's not going to work.
We'll quickly shift towards while you were at HelloPM, the time at HelloPM. So just to mention quickly, for all the folks who are watching this video as of now, you made your shift while you were there in HelloPM. It was not like post. Most of the times it happens like post completion of the cohort people get, and some of them gets while being in the cohort as well. So, if you could just walk through while being in the cohort, how did this happen? I mean, were you parallelly hunting the jobs? Were you parallelly, applying and connecting and networking with the people in the industry for the role? What was the process?
Yeah, yes, you are absolutely right. So I was also, applying parallelly on the jobs. I was doing weekend courses on Hello PM. Whenever I was getting time, I was joining the community sessions, the Q&A sessions, and I was also solving case studies along with the Hello PM batchmates. So I did take some effort to switch to this role, and that helped me in converting it faster. So, right, you need to get into it completely if you want to convert it. I think that helped me, and yeah, I think that should be helpful for everyone. If you are dedicated towards and interested towards the role, you are going to reflect it in during your interviews, and the right fit would obviously going to pick you, right. And there are obviously some job scenarios which are making or are going to impact.
So moving towards the interview part, like what sort of assistance you got with Hello PM, or the interview, like where did it help you out while you were interviewing with the the companies where you were filtered for the role?
When I was getting shortlisted, I was reaching out to you, Bhavishya,
Yeah.
and Hello PM team, and I was asking about the how should and what should I prepare
Yeah.
for interview, and I got some idea from Ankit, and right, and I had a couple of mock interview sessions also,
Yeah.
which helped me know, like, what are the questions that are going to be asked, whether my approach is going okay or not, and it really helped me in converting the roles.
Did you mention any of the assignments within the portfolio or case studies, or was there any portfolio that you added?
I would say that the companies have different interview structure. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like they sometimes ask about what kind of industry you are interested in during the call. And if you have a similar industry related case study, you can obviously show them that this was your thought process while you were working on a particular case study. Some companies provide you specific problem statements itself, like they give you a couple of days to solve it, and then the discussion goes around it. And after that, if you are able to crack the case study round, which is mostly the second round into startups, they take another couple of interviews, right? Which would be about how you would be able to handle the stakeholders. Right. These are the major stages. For me, it really went differently. For me, it was like resume shortlisting, and then because of my resume, they were able to see my industry experience, and from the industry experience, they were asking me specific questions into the industry and my checking my product knowledge, right? Which was the second interview, and the first interview was more about my past experience, and the last interview is obviously with the CEO, and CEO try to understand like how you would be able to fit in within the team, which and the product which you would be interested in. Those are the kind of questions which they ask. And right, like for case study rounds, you need to be really, really sharply focusing on why you are saying that this solution is going to work and this is the right solution for the problem statement they've thrown at you or asked you to solve. And if you are able to clear the next round, then you are, I think, should be able to get another call.
Let's quickly focus on the part where there was sort of you were facing interviews, you were getting calls. So quickly to talk about that front. So was there any specific bunch of questions that were coming every time in like you were facing again and again?
What I faced is like for startups calls which I was getting, I was getting very specific problem statements like this was the problem and how would you solve it. So when I was taking a broader approach, they were asking for very specific solutions, that we were trying to do this because you have to be experimentative and your experiment should be as frugal or as possible, right?
Yeah.
So they were asking about while your approach seems structured, you need to have a very frugal approach in solutions. Apart from it, I think I was able to clear the case study rounds because I was having a thorough, I gave a good amount of research for the problem statement. The interviews, which were without case study, were more oriented towards how would you solve this problem. And while we will give our problem, they will always want to know like why my problem was solved in this way into my organization, right? Right, apart from it, case studies were clear pretty good, and they helped me, and it really helped me in solving my last stage interview.
There are a couple of straight away questions that I'll put on, and then you can directly answer them as crisp as possible. Do people who are watching this, if they are transitioning into product role, is one page or resume sufficiently works or not?
Yes, you need to have one pager resume.
So, like, I mean, is it make sense to have a? Does it really make sense to have a 2 to 3 pager resume to convert you into the job of product role?
No, so you do not need to put any personal details, right? You need to just put your experience into as crispy as possible
Yeah.
into one page.
If you were to start your journey as a product manager again, what things you would do differently?
Mm-hmm. If I would have gone back to my MBA days, what I would have done is I would have taken more projects into the profile, waited for some time to get a product management shortlist, and would have tried to reduce this time of switching into product management role, right? Um, but experience never disappoints you.
If you can lastly give a quick two-liner, like 1 to 2 liner for first 30 days, this is what they need to do from a candidate perspective. You just explained the whole part, which is rightly mentioned from the company's end as well. right? But as a candidate, what people can do at as soon as they get in for first 30 days and for next 60 days, what are the one or two liner that you would suggest directly?
So I think initially you should be, the one liner would be that for the first 20 days, focus on the product. Like both the POC, whichever is assigned to you, you need to spend as much time with them. That's for the next 60 days. I think what you need to focus is that you need to identify one problem. That is the most important one.
That was really amazing insight that you shared, Monica, today with us. So thank you so much. And I believe this would be really helpful for everyone who is watching this video, and hope they get to know pick amazing insights from this. So whosoever is watching, I really appreciate your efforts. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you are really liking all the insights. We also have the complete watch list where we talk with other alumni from Hello PM and bring a lot of insights around the initial days of joining any company. And lastly, thank you so much, Monica, joining us here and bringing so much value on table. So yeah, looking forward to host you in the community as well.